Hi again, and it was pointed out that when I demonstrated how to make these doors work, it looked a little over-engineered. Now, it was intended only as a demo to show the concept, but just to show that it can be improved. First of all, with a bit of playing, I solved the problem of the door glitching if you have the button next to it. That was actually relatively simple. And I've also made this one as an example so that you can have the button on either side of the door and it still works. And rather than having to build a room beneath a door in order to solve this, which was only there for demonstration purposes, this is all the circuit that you need. So you take the wire down from the button and you run it this way to trigger the doors when the button is pressed. So that wire, when it's activated, carries the signal to both doors immediately. It also goes into this state cell, which has a configurable delay. So let's make it longer. And the output from the state cell comes around and activates the doors from the other side. That's it. It's very simple. Can't quite get it any tighter than this because the state cell takes up a block, so you can't hide it with a cover cell. Otherwise you'd actually be able to put it there and run the cable round for that one round the other way. Doesn't quite work. It's also, just to note, this one here is key. That's a cover strip. Put that wire back. Without that cover strip there, this redstone wire would join up this way. So it would activate when you press the button, which would activate the state cell, and the state cell would then activate round this way, which would continue activating itself in a loop. So if you put a cover block, it actually breaks the redstone circuit round there. Now that can either be a cover or it can be a cover strip, as I've done in this case, but either way it's very simple. It takes up practically no space, and there you go. This door will now be open for 5 seconds, which should be long enough for anybody to get through without problems. So gone are the days of struggling to get through doors. And the other bit, just should have mentioned, so that you can get the button on both sides, is you just need to route the wire from one side to the other. So you take the signal from that side up and back down, and you connect it in over here with a jacketed wire, because then it will connect without having to run down the wall and swap sides. And that's it. Very simple. In Tekkit terms, a 5-minute job to convert any door at most, and certainly worth it to avoid any further frustrations. And what I've done as a result is, in my world, I've gone round and implemented this in all the doors. So all of the doors now have that in. So that's nice long open double door. And this one up here now is a nice big double door with a pressure plate. So it opens easily and opens easily to get back in. Simples. Cheers.